They were forced to leave this part of the Czech Republic or of Czechoslovakia, and they left everything behind, and nobody took care of these houses, so they fell apart. So it's good to see that again it's coming back, and quite a few places were repatriated, like given back to the original owners.
This is my favourite castle, Český Krumlov. It dates back to the early 13th century, and the village, which sits so elegantly on the banks of the Vltava River down below, is also UNESCO listed, and it dates from 1274. And if you take a look from the ramparts here on the castle, you'll see what I mean. It is just so picturesque.
Unbelievable. Well, the thing is, it connects the castle with the gardens. You'll have your break, and you'll have the chance to go and explore. That's yeah. And so then we'll go back to the college.
The Trebonsko region of South Bohemia is so beautiful that it's now part of an extensive UNESCO-listed nature reserve. It all seems somehow reminiscent of Smetana's symphonic poem, From Bohemia's Woods and Fields. Jindřichův Hradec, or Henry's Castle, is a South Bohemian lakeside town in the Fish Pond region, where a local castle was first mentioned as early as 1220. This is also the town where Czech composer Bedrich Smetana spent part of his student years. But here in the former Jesuit seminary is the museum which houses exhibits from the estate of early 20th century opera star Emma Destinova, who was acclaimed in Berlin and New York as the world's leading soprano of that time. So let's check out this country called the Czech Republic, which broke away from its other half, Slovakia, in 1993. Up the hill from the castle along romantic cobblestone roads and through magnificent arcades is the Strahov Monastery, dating back to the 12th century. Nearby is the beautiful Loreto, built in 1626 in honour of the legend of Santa Casa in the Italian city of Loreto. Inside St George's Basilica is a well-preserved Romanesque church. It contains the tomb of Bohemia's first Christian martyr, Ludmilla, who was strangled on the orders of her jealous daughter-in-law. The Little Venice area alongside Camper Island. On the other side of the river, it's a blend of the very old and the more recent history of Prague. In the wonderful old town square, the visitor marvels at such sights as the Baroque St Nicholas Church, as the former Hussite Church, Our Lady Before Tin, and the square's centrepiece, the astronomical clock on the face of the old town hall. The clock dates from 1490, when it's said the master clockmaker Hannes, who built it, was blinded so that he couldn't repeat his masterpiece. Hourly, the 12 apostles revolved through opened windows above this timeless piece of craftsmanship. Another landmark nearby is the elegant Estates Theatre, built in 1783, and where 4 years later the opera Don Giovanni debuted, with Mozart himself at the piano conducting the orchestra.